Here they are, very simple ones. So you take my gas on here because we've got there raspberry tarts with a minted cream cheese, pistachio nuts, a crispy icon and spiky prawns with a yuzu dressing,
delicious.
and we've got some lovely little falafels there as well somewhere.
OK.
So there we go. Right,
so
we'll get moving on.
Lots to do.
Right, now these are on, so I need to be very careful, and I might ask you a bit of cooking in a second. Right, falafels. Now,
I've never eaten falafel.
Right, years ago, I was very lucky to go with this morning to Israel. We went from north of Israel right down, we had Tel Aviv and everywhere, and I've learned how to make them properly. So here they are. Here I've got dried chickpeas. Now, you can use canned peas. It's not the same.
Really?
No. For this dish, it is not the same.
I've never seen a dried chickpea either.
Because they're really mushy, and they just don't get the flavour.
OK.
So soak them overnight in a bit of bicarbonate of soda, and they end up like that.
How soft do they go?
Yeah, so they just...
Water and bicarbonate of soda.
Water.
Can I eat it?
Yeah.
They're like a hazelnut.
Exactly.
Oh, so they're really nice.
It's a really simple mix.
Sorry, just try one of those.
Don't mess, he's only got 5 minutes.
They're totally different.
That's
what
fine.
You think?
That's fine. That's fine. In they go. Right, let's get rid of that. Let's add some flavouring. So here I've got onions. Just chopped onion, in it goes. You can chop them by hand, I don't care. I put them in a machine, because you need to get them quite granular.
Right.
Not a paste, quite granular. We've got a little bit of cumin into there, let's put all that in. I've got sesame seeds, untoasted. In they go. Bit of paprika or cayenne. Don't go mad.
Good for you, falafel as well, isn't it?
Well, it is, but you are deep fried.
Apart from that bit, shame.
Yeah, but they do seal the outside. It doesn't impregnate
Go
them,
in,
OK?
yeah.
Here I've got coriander, parsley, in it goes. It's such an easy recipe. Lots and lots of garlic, in that goes. Pinch of salt and pepper, which I've got here. Now, I do put quite a bit of salt in, actually, because they're quite bland, but there's quite a lot, remember. A lot of pepper, in that goes. Get my lid on.
Whiz.
You just puree that.
And so what, like sort of couscous texture?
Yes. Stop that right there.
It is like a couscous.
Yes, it comes out like a couscous, and it just smells...
Because you stuck it right up your nose, then.
No, it's just quite pungent.
Yeah.
Now, at this stage, you may need to add a little touch more water.
OK.
Because if they're too dry, they won't fold together and they'll fall apart in the fryer. If they're too soft, obviously, they'll just fall apart again. I do add a little bit of breadcrumb. Now, a lot of people don't do that. It's just a bit of a fail-safe.
To hold it together.
To hold it together. You can also put a little bit of egg white if you want.
Right.
Not necessary. And I do put a little bit more bicarb back into at this point here. I think bicarb's really good. It's a raising agent, but...
Does it not make the back of your teeth? Oh, I bet.
It can do. Like digestive biscuits, sometimes you can taste it round here as well.
Really?
Yeah. It's like fizzes. It's like an aluminium taste.
It's not long enough in my mouth. Right down.
I can do the tea first, isn't it? Now, if you've got one of these little thingies... Well, I can't find it anywhere. I lost my little thingy, not to worry. I've got some hot oil, OK, and all I'm going to do is just make them into little tiny little patties like that.
It's a quenelle.
Yeah. In they go.
So impressed you remember that.
I'm impressed. So you can go into like that, in they go, like that.
And how long are they in there fizzing around?
Depends on how hot the fat is, but normally probably about 2 or 3 minutes, and you'll see. I'm going to turn that off. Oh, that was broken up.
Whoa. Just going to take my quenelle over here.
Quenelle.
That's fine, don't worry. But you'll see, after this, that fat is quite hot, then you'll see they come out little patties, just like that one there. There's a couple here. That one broke up first of all. Yeah. They cook a few seconds. We'll pop them on there, like so. Now, turn that off. So that's the canapé. Now, I serve this with a yoghurt dipping sauce. There's my little thingy, Bob. Look, there it is. I couldn't find it.
Right.
So I got that in Israel. So you dip it in the fat, put it in there, and it just drops off.
Oh, that's
we might show in a minute when that cools down a bit. So here's the dressing. Here we've got a thick yoghurt, lots and lots of parsley or coriander. Makes a difference to you. I've got a mixture there. Sesame seeds into there. A little bit of coriander, ground coriander. A little bit of turmeric. Don't go mad because it's wickedly strong. A pinch of sugar. Sorry, salt. And I've got a little bit of honey on there as well.
That's it.
Like so.
Such gorgeous flavours.
And you make a lovely, beautiful...
And then to serve it, you'd put that in a little bowl on the side and then everybody has a little dip.
I have one right here.
Oh, that looks gorgeous.
Oh, that is gorgeous. And look at the little wet heart.
Oh, I see the shape now with your little machine.
Yes.
They look like little burgers.
Now, next one, we've got a uzu prawn. Now, this is very simple.
What do you do?
Uzu is a cross between a sour mandarin and a lemon.
Love them.
It's a really nice... it's a really nice dressing that you add ginger to. So here we've got prawns, corn flour, and these are instant noodles, OK? Instant noodles that I've just broken up. And the golden rule here is take them outside, because they go everywhere.
Oh, right,
Break
okay.
them up, OK? And I'm only going to do one here, just quickly. So in the corn flour, these are gluten-free as well, into a bit of egg and onto there, and like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then you want to keep them quite spiky like that. Over here,
And the same.
in the same.
Fry them.
No, it's a different one. Now, well, I can remember Vesta curries when I was a kid in the late 60s. You're way too young to remember
No,
that.
we've spoken about it before.
And we used to have the crispy chow mein noodles, and that's what I wanted, to create that same effect. And you'll see in here, look, these are just crisping up nicely.
Only got about 30 seconds left, mate.
Let's give a little
I know,
taste.
we're not going to get a chance to do the sweet one, but there we are.
We could put the details of the sweet one on the website, and maybe you could bring one to the wedding later,
I will
and we
do.
could have a little
yes.
taste
So
of
here
that.
we've got a mixture of sesame oil, yuzu, a little bit of mirin, and also some tamari, which is gluten-free. So it's completely gluten-free.
Like that.
And they
Oh,
just
that's
crisp up
so
nicely.
good.
And here's very simple raspberry tart with some minted pistachio cream cheese.
Details of
Bring
that
that
on
later.
I will take them.
Yummy.
Thanks, Phil.
Pleasure.
I've got a mouthful, right.